Hey guys, we are here at KOA Ozark Fort Rutger. We're here to visit some family, so we're not really filming here, but this so far has been a really nice campground. The campground owner had called us before we got here and said the area that I kind of have you set for, it's looking really crowded. We have some openings that opened up in kind of a nicer area where it's a little more of a communal, and I haven't seen that before. Everything's clean. They have nice little walkways, a catch and release pond. So far this has been a really nice campground. The only downfall that I could see is that it can get a little noisy during the week. There is a military base very close to here. So occasionally you'll hear the helicopters come over, and there's a train nearby as well. Just wanted to mention that. So we're gonna go explore Dothan, Alabama real quick. We have one more day here before we head out tomorrow to our next journey in Georgia. Cody's outside playing with his tools and it looks like it's starting to rain, so I'm sure he'll be barreling in here pretty quick. I'm just gonna throw us a little something in the crock pot before we go so that when we get back we have a little something to eat. So I'm just gonna toss it together. This is my kind of recipe. It's one of those dump all and leave it type of recipes, which is right up my alley. This is a chicken recipe. I'm sure you could use various types of meats. We bought some chicken leg quarters from the Houston farmers market. I want to just pop in here too. You could go ahead and cut all this up and then put it in here so you don't have to touch it again. I'm being lazy, so I'm just gonna put it all in here now. I'll cut them up, shred them, and put them back, and it'll be finished. So the first thing I'm gonna do is start dumping some cans. So this is sort of like a fiesta chicken soup of sorts. So we have our chicken, I'm gonna dump the corn, black beans, rotel, cream of chicken, a cup of broth. I had some beef broth open, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm adding some frozen seasoned vegetables. I just think it'll be really good in it. A little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then I have this Wing Magic Smoky Lime Wing Rub. It's actually been pretty good, and I did use this last time in it, so I'm gonna do it again. A little lime, and then a block of cream cheese. I'm gonna cook it for about 4 hours, and dinner is on the way. This took me just a few minutes to toss together. I estimated this to cost approximately $17 to $21 to throw together, and the two of us will probably eat on this for about 3 days. But that's pretty much it. Once the chicken's done, I'm gonna pull it out, I'm gonna quarter it up, I'm gonna shred it, I'm gonna put it back in, give it a stir. We're ready to eat. We ate it like a soup and liked it. You could do chips like a dip, and I included that in my cost range. So this is a pretty cheap food option. You could feed quite a few for just a few bucks. So all of it didn't take long, it didn't cost much, and it tasted good. So to me, this is a win. We're downtown Dothan. We stopped by the visitor center. Dothan actually has a map, and you can find all of the peanuts scattered throughout the city. And they have 77 of them.
We're not getting all of them.
We're not. Seeing as how we focus more on family on this trip, and we were starting out in the afternoon.
On our last day here?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but we'll show a few. I think this would be a lot of fun.
It's like a peanut scavenger hunt.
Bring your kids and immature adults and hit the streets. At one time, cotton was the primary crop for Dothan. Unfortunately, by the 20s, the boll weevil had taken over most of the cotton fields in the south, and farmers were left with destroyed fields and empty pockets, and heading into the Great Depression. Dr. George Washington Carver had discovered over 300 uses for the peanut. Peanuts quickly revitalized farming around Dothan, and in present day, 50% of the world's peanuts are grown within a 100-mile radius of Dothan. What began as a fundraiser for the revitalization of downtown Dothan has morphed into a citywide public art project. Businesses purchase fiberglass peanut statues from locally owned companies and design them with significance of their business. As of February 2023, there were 77 peanuts scattered throughout Dothan. We were lucky enough to spot 15 of them on our last day there. Definitely the top of the list.
I'm so over canoes.
Oh, we're gonna crash.